The stimulus package addresses the consequences of this economic meltdown. It does not address the cause of the economic meltdown. The cause is the financial system going under. And that is what the TARP and the bailout money is supposed to address. That is what Tim Geithner was going to address today. So he releases his plan, and I have to say, I don't like it. Now, I can't say I don't like it one bit, because there are parts of it that, of course, make sense. We do have to address the problem in some way. We can't let the faith in the credit system go under, and there are many different solutions and possibilities to how to address that. But the solutions that Tim Geithner has selected, I'm not very fond of. So let's get to why. Apparently there was an internal debate within the Obama administration as to how tough we should be on the bank executives that are asking for the money. And Tim Geithner, the Treasury Secretary, sided with the guys who thought we shouldn't be tough on them. I don't know if it's fair to say at all, but it's pretty damn close to fair. And he argued with apparently Axelrod, who was the main advisor to Obama during the campaign, now works at the White House. And Axelrod said, no, come on, we have to limit executive compensation for all of these guys, for all of them taking bonuses. Their companies lost money. And Geithner, who Wall Street was ecstatic about when he was selected Treasury Secretary, now we know why they were ecstatic, said, no, we have to make sure the bank executives get paid, and that they keep their jobs, and that we don't interfere with them. So there are many parts of this that I can't stand. We're going to get to them one at a time, okay? First, on executive compensation. Here's the part that really set me off to begin with. New York Times wrote a comprehensive story about this. Let me quote one sentence here for you. Mr. Geithner also expressed concern that too many government controls would discourage private investors from participating. See, I am not going to accept that argument. That argument is 100% bogus. It's a lie. It's disingenuous. He's saying, look, we're going to offer these guys, in essence, up to $1 trillion of our money. That's my money. I pay taxes. It's your money, okay? It's not out of nowhere. It's coming out of our pocket. We're going to give them $1 trillion, but they might not take it if we actually put governmental controls on them. Well, then move along, son. Move along. You don't want to take it? That's great, because I don't want to give it. Oh, they might not take it. Ooh, wow. No, don't scare me now. Who's holding all the chips here? I mean, imagine, look, I'm an actual capitalist. Imagine in a private industry, somebody comes to you and says, oh my God, I'm bankrupt. I've lost all my money. Please, I'm begging you, give me $1 trillion. You say, well, all right, or maybe I'll do it. Let me think about it. He says, all right, but before you make your decision, I want to let you know that I demand to get paid all my bonuses. I demand to make a lot of money. I demand to have full control over the money. Like, you demand what? What the hell do you demand? You're asking me for $1 trillion and then you give me your list of demands? Oh, come on, man. This is a goddamn joke. Okay? Tim Geithner, I mean, I read this thing and I think this is an inside job. No one would agree to this unless their real interests were protecting the people on Wall Street. Here, I'll give you more examples. So here's specific things that's happening in this plan. There's going to be a plan to stop short. Here, I'll quote the New York Times again. But as intended largely by Mr. Geithner, the plan stops short of intruding too significantly into bankers' affairs, even as they come on to the public dole. We don't want to get too much into their affairs. The $500,000 pay cap for executives at companies receiving assistance, for instance, applies only to very senior executives. Last I checked, they had increased from top 5 executives to the top 20 executives. Ooh. They said some officials argued for caps that apply to every employee at institutions that receive taxpayer money. Of course it should apply to every employee. Now, there's an article in the Wall Street Journal, editorial, from a professor at the NYU Business School who used to work at Goldman Sachs, right? And he says, oh, no, you don't understand. We take a lot of risk on Wall Street and we work so hard, we're entitled to the money. Look, we all take a lot of risk. You know who takes a lot of risk? Firefighters. Are they getting millions of dollars guaranteed from the American taxpayer? They say, oh, no, but you don't understand. They think that this is part of their compensation structure. Well, I don't give a damn. That's a part of their compensation structure they're not going to get because their company failed. If we don't make money here, we don't get bonuses. If your company doesn't make money, you don't get bonuses. Why do the guys on Wall Street demand their bonus when they don't make money? It's unconscionable. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And if Geithner is signing off on this, then he's not on our side.
Hell no!
Hell no!